Hello again. Now the main stories from ITV News London. 3 people have died and 1 person is in hospital with life-threatening injuries after a crash on the M25 in Essex. The collision involving a lorry, a minibus and a car happened near Waltham Abbey yesterday evening. 2 drivers have been arrested on suspicion of causing death and serious injury by dangerous driving. The road has now reopened. A man who'd been arrested after Katie Price was injured in an alleged attack has now been released on bail. The former glamour model was taken to hospital with a facial injury in the early hours of Monday morning in Little Canfield in Essex. The mother of 5 has now been discharged from hospital. There are fears that hundreds of South Western railway services and jobs are at risk as more people work from home. The train operator says it's in talks about possible cuts to routes after its own research found 4 out of 10 rush hour journeys are no longer needed. Proposed changes have caused frustration among commuters and MPs along its route.
If you've only got 2 trains an hour typically from your train station instead of 4 and one gets cancelled and you've got an hour's wait, I could well imagine, in jobs that I used to do when I worked in central London, phoning into the office and saying, look, I'm going to have to wait another hour. I'm going to be an hour later than I expected. Unless I need to be in for face-to-face meetings, I'm just going to stay at home and work from home, and all the knock-on impact that has.
Now the Paralympic opening ceremony is underway, officially marking the start of the Games, and 6-time champion David Weir from Sutton is going for gold once again. The athlete had retired from track racing, but after 2 personal bests in Switzerland, he's made his way to Tokyo for a comeback in what he said could be his last ever Games.
The only reason I come back on the track was because of COVID and not having any marathons, so I needed to go and do some sort of racing, and the only opportunity I got was going to Switzerland in May and racing some of the best guys in the world. This could be my last Paralympics, you never know, and it would just be nice to just do some quality racing on the track at a Paralympics.
And West Ham fans woke up this morning with their team at the top of the Premier League. It's still very early on in the season, of course, having played only 2 games. But so far, a 4-1 win over Leicester City last night put them at the top of the table. They hope to continue their good run of form when they take on Crystal Palace on Saturday. Let's take a look at the weather now. Here's Sally.
Making the most of it, whatever the weather. Octopus Energy sponsors ITV London weekday weather.
Hello there, and a very good afternoon to you. I hope you've had a chance to catch a bit of blue sky and some sunshine. Well, there is some outside, still some patchy cloud coming and going. The temperature's getting up into the low 20s, a bit cooler to the coast where there's a little bit more of a breeze. Now, tonight, a lovely way to end the day. Some evening sunshine and a bit like last night, some clear skies overnight. So the temperatures in the countryside probably getting down to single figures, but staying up into the doubles in the towns and cities. And there might be a bit of isolated mist first thing tomorrow morning. And then another really pleasant day. Some decent sunny spells again. We have got some cloud to the north of us, which might just filter down a bit, but the temperature's still getting up into the low 20s. Have a good one. See you later.
Octopus Energy sponsors ITV London weekday weather.
Enjoy the weather if you're outside. That's it from us for now. Duncan is here at 6 o'clock. Have a good afternoon. Bye-bye.